Yo, welcome back to episode
Live.
8 to the All Things Everything podcast. However, you may be listening, not if you're on YouTube after we went live, or on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, we are here. And, another podcast, man. Just doing the thing on a late Thursday evening.
Yeah,
But,
man. Hopefully, it's one of the last times we do it on a late Thursday.
oh, yeah.
You know,
It's just a
so
little day difference. But,
yeah,
how you feeling today, man? How's everything going? Everything's
doing
all right?
good, man. Doing good, relaxing. Just got to see the Batman finally today.
So I'm
So
happy you seen him. See, if we would have did it
yeah,
yesterday, couldn't even talked about it.
wouldn't have seen it. Would have talked about it
Yeah.
at all. Would have just
Yeah.
been looking at you like this, like okay, all right,
Yeah, see,
yeah, just
everything
take your
works
word
out.
for it. Before we
So,
get into the news, real quick, man. We have to I want to set a goal. So right now, as of episode 8, we have, let's go, we have, like, besides myself and maybe another person, I think we have 2 5-star ratings between Apple and
the
Spotify.
other one was me.
Other one.
You know it had to be
All
me. It
right,
was
all
me
right, all
too.
right, okay, all right. So here's what we'll do now. From episode 8, I'll give it until episode 16. That's like a good half, right?
Hmm.
I'm trying to aim for at least 30 5-star ratings. So
Okay,
anybody
we
that's
can do
listening,
that.
anybody that's watching, just rate us 5 stars on your Apple Podcast, your Spotify. You don't even. It would be nice if you left like some words, but you don't even have to leave any
Yeah,
words.
don't even leave
Nice
comments. We just
five
trying to get these
stars.
algorithms going.
Yeah, man.
Also, I noticed like the past two YouTube videos, we got like around like 30 viewers, but we have like 9 subscribers. So if you're
Mm,
watching our stuff, just
mm.
go ahead and just leave a subscribe. It's not gonna hurt. We
Yeah.
don't
Hit that
bombard you with
notification
videos.
bell too,
Yeah,
so
we
we
don't
won't
bombard
be
you with
missing
videos every
you.
week. It's once a week. You ain't gonna be annoyed by it. Just subscribe, leave a few likes. You
You
know,
know.
that's just something I just wanted to be. That's all I had to say. Leave a few likes, do your thing. But hey, we gonna get into the news, man. What's going on?
Let's get into the news, man. We got a lot this week, actually. We're gonna try to speed run it as quick as possible. Let's. I wish we had an ability to put sad news, some violin music for you. We
Oh
can
yeah,
start
we
off
probably
with,
could. Yeah,
yeah,
probably we had. It's possible. Yeah, whatever.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Next time we get that situated, we got to figure out how we do it on live. But Forspoken is delayed until October 11th.
Hey man,
That's our gaming news. That's our first topic.
that was
How you
a
feel?
very anticipated game of mine. I don't know. People was clowning it in like in the Twitter comment sections. I don't know. You know how people be. It's like, oh, why does it look like that? And blah blah blah. But I don't know. I don't care about that. I was
I
excited for it.
I
It looked
I'm
cool.
ex- I'm excited for it. The frame rate did look a little crazy. It did look a little
That's probably why
choppy,
they didn't.
but
And
the
then
game ain't done yet. So
that's why they probably pushed it back. But
mm, mm,
hey, I after I beat Forbidden West, I won't have anything to play. I might buy a Midnight Club 3 for my PS2 and like go back to playing my PS2 a lot. So
yeah.
but it's cool. I don't mind games being delayed because I know there's for a reason. It's disappointing, but I can't I can't do nothing about it.
You
So I'm
can't
just
help it.
chilling. Um the fall time should be good. Aren't we getting Saints Row in the fall too?
Yeah, we're getting Saints Row in like August.
Yeah, and that'll
Getting
be
Saints
I
Row
was
in
about to
August.
say it'll be around 2K, but I don't even play 2K like that. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be right around the middle of the Ravens Super Bowl run too. So I'm gonna be chilling. It's
Man.
gonna be a good time. Yeah,
Bro,
throw that in there. It's gonna
no,
be a
of
good
course
time.
you got to. Got to speak it into existence. Um, our second gaming topic is about Elden Ring. I know
Bro,
we both haven't played it yet, but it's going crazy right now. It's probably this is
I've never
probably the
seen a
strongest
game
week.
get so much social media buzz in my
Yeah,
life. And like I don't want
those
to use the
From
word like
Software games.
I don't want to use like the word like a real nerdy game, but it's like that game caters to like a specific
Yeah,
audience.
like a
So
niche audience.
yeah, it's like they have it's making me want to play it, and I know they're hard. Pause. So I
Yeah,
just don't like. I'm just like I might get it. I might eventually just get it and just like just know what to expect. But
Yeah.
It's cool to see the game community getting some
Yeah,
love, getting
man.
some nice memes. Those memes are
Um,
hilarious,
no, for real.
especially the
Just like
ones about like when it be like the black characters and like from software games, and it'd be like the black dudes with like the straight hair and stuff. Yeah, that shit was funny.
with the straight European
Yeah,
right down the
definitely.
back, bro. Um, but uh, but yeah, it sold about 188,000 units on the PS4. Uh, 90,000 on the PS5. In total, it's like about 278,000 units that they sold during the first week, which is probably the strongest From Software game of all time.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
So
crazy.
they
It's like
like
it
that
kind of
social
like
media presence she was talking about.
it kind of knocked all the buzz off of Forbidden West quick. Because when Forbidden West came out, that was the
Yeah.
and then a week later, Elden Ring came out, and then like I seen Elden Ring tweets, and I know like Forbidden West isn't that type of game. This is a straight narrative. It won't garner a lot of memes because of difficulty or whatever. But it was just like
Yeah.
it's a good game, and then here comes another juggernaut, and it just kind of like pushed it to the side. People kind of forgot about it, but it's cool
Yeah.
to see. It's making me want to kind of just try it. I wish I could put like a demo rather than dropping a smooth
Mm.
second on it and
They
like
had a they
get
had
my
a
head.
demo, I thought, or a trial or something.
Yeah.
See
So
if that's still on the marketplace. I don't know if it's there, but
you niggas said marketplace. I got PlayStation Store, brother.
nah, I mean, yeah, both of them. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
man.
And
Yeah,
shout out to those 2 people that are watching. If you guys
yeah.
can leave a like and subscribe, comment or something, show a couple brothers some
Show some
love, that'd be
love,
great. I
you
love
know,
it.
while we showing some love, let's show some love to fighting games in this next topic. You watch Evo, Josh? You
Nah,
ever
I
watched it before?
honestly don't know what it is.
Evo is the biggest fighting game tournament
That's what
in
I
America.
assumed. I
Yeah.
assumed.
Um, it's held at the
Uh,
Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, Nevada. I forgot I meant to put in the news the dates that it's going to be, but the reason I'm bringing up Evo is they finally announced their lineup for their fighting games. This includes, give me 1 second. Hmm. I saw Evo about 5 years ago. About 5 years ago. Dude named Lil Majin, like I think he's from like Mississippi, plays
mhm.
King. He's like black dude. He went head to
King
head
used
with
to be
like
my
one of
nigga in Tekken. You talking about
the
the
yeah,
Jaguar
the
from Tekken,
wrestler.
right?
Yeah, the Jaguar wrestler.
That was my favorite character growing up, bro, just because he was a cat with like a man's
Exactly.
body. That shit was so hard.
Bro, it was
Shout out to my
dope,
nigga.
bro. I didn't
Shout out to my
I
guy.
I appreciated him even more when I realized he was a wrestler. I was like, oh,
I didn't
like
even know that. I was just on that
yeah,
jump button mashing,
yeah.
trying to beat my brother with that nigga. That nigga King is like that in Tekken.
Like
Niggas ain't fucking
I
with my nigga, bro.
seen I seen him
Yo,
play
yo, yo,
against
what's good? What's good? What's good? What's
what's
good?
good, Mr. Ab? What's good, fam?
Thanks for being
I
here.
played yeah, I played I watched him play against like one of the best Korean players in the world.
Did he win?
And like when he won. He won. He If I'm not
Oh,
mistaken, that year he got third place in the top 8.
that's tough.
So and I now that it's back, um we got some games. I'm trying to find the games. I'm sorry I'm taking so long.
It's all good. I,
Um
I feel like the only fighting
oh,
tournaments I watched vaguely was like when I was really into Smash when I first got my
there you
Switch.
go.
I used to watch like the pro Smash players.
Now that's the thing. Smash is not Nintendo wants nothing to do with this tournament.
That's
They don't want
crazy.
anything to do because Nintendo never they don't like they don't like their games being touched or anything unless it's them for some
That's
reason. And
crazy.
I
Smash
think
might be the biggest fighting game on probably
bigger
maybe
than
I don't
bigger than
want to say of
Street
all
Fighter, I feel.
time, but Smash might be the biggest fighting game out right now because it's still
Yeah.
like it still is
The
going stronger than anything that's out. They just
yeah,
put out their final DLCs a few months ago, so yeah. But
exactly.
okay,
So it's just like they're still going and it just has worldwide appeal, but they're not using it. So the 9 games that'll be the main games will be Guilty Gear Strive, need to play that. Mortal
hmm
Kombat 11 Ultimate, King of Fighters 15, Melty Blood, never heard of it. Dragon Ball Fighter Z,
Mm-hmm.
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, another like anime type fighter, and Skullgirls. And it'll be rounded off with the two main games will be Tekken 7 and Street Fighter. We'll close it out
Typical. Okay.
for the listening, So
Sounds pretty interesting.
August 5th through 7th, man. Check out Evo. I'll be watching. Um, yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. This kind of leads us into topic 4 because I was hoping Tekken 8 would have got announced here, but
I
nothing
did
happened.
not watch State of Play. I think I was
Nothing
at work
happened.
or like they didn't announce anything like groundbreaking, right?
Yeah, like not really. I mean, like it was a lot of niche games. It was one game that Capcom put out with dinosaurs that looks like Evolve.
Yeah, and I was mad. I was like, this is a perfect time to make another Dino Crisis. I was thinking about that. I randomly think about things, and Dino Crisis was a game I thought about like a few months ago, and I was like, that would be kind of cool to see that on like next gen. And like,
The ideas are right there. The things are right there. I don't know what this is. I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna see what it is first. But
I
I
saw the
saw it looked like it
screenshots
was
of
gonna
it,
be
and
more
then I
like
seen it
multiplayer.
wasn't Dino Crisis, and I just kept scrolling because I know. I was like, oh no, they made another Dino Crisis. I would have pre-ordered tomorrow. I would have pre-ordered it like as soon as I
Oh
got it.
yeah,
I
no,
would love to see that
immediately.
game like on
I'd have
next gen.
grabbed a PS5. I'd have grabbed a PS5.
Yeah, but you know,
But
you know how things go.
it's okay. If anything, if you're an anime fan, I know they released a new JoJo game that I might grab. That looks pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. I think it has like all the characters, and this might be like the third JoJo game that they put
This
out.
is a fighting game.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to my man Derek. It's another Gundam game coming, but I'm scared because it's like every time a new Gundam game drops, people play it for like 2 months and then they'll just drop it, and it's like I just paid $60, bro. Please stay on.
Oh shit, yeah.
So, so it is what it is with that. I mean, hopefully the state of play will have something new during like
Mm-hmm.
June, July, maybe, because that's around like E3 and Summer Games Fest. So maybe we'll get some more news then. We ain't get no God of War info yet neither. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it probably it was a little slight thing. You probably got to wait till
yeah,
like May, June. I think is when we probably gonna get all E3 is gonna win. A lot
yeah,
of the big things will kind of start to flood in.
yeah, man. No, for sure. We'll probably learn about more about this game in our next topic. At E3/Summer Games Fest. Gotham Knights is dropping October 25th. How you feel about
Word.
that? You excited
Was that
for
the
Gotham Knights?
day? Was this like what was the date before this? I thought it was already
No,
established.
d- d- uh, not this isn't the Suicide Squad one. Remember that got pushed back. This
Yeah,
is the
yeah, I know. I didn't know. I just
yeah.
thought they already had a date established for this. Maybe I'm tripping, but yeah,
Mm,
like I'm saying,
It,
October is
I
just
don't
gonna
know. I
be
don't remember neither. Yeah, no, yeah. That's I think that's the first time I seen a date too was
October is just gonna
October
be
date. Yeah.
October has too many games coming out.
What else is coming out in October?
Saints Row.
I
They
thought it
just
was August.
it's August.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, whatever. But
Yeah.
Forspoken, I guess now, and
Okay.
Gotham
Yeah.
Knights, and whatever they could
Yeah.
announce anything at E3. So
Yeah.
you're like, hey, yeah,
And
Dead
is it
Space was
wait?
here in
It's supposed
October.
to be a Call of Duty dropping too
Uh,
this year. The last Modern Warfare. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get that one because Modern Warfare was hype. But
I mean, maybe I might. I
yeah,
guess it's just something I'm not be like, oh yeah, I can't wait. It's just like, oh yeah. And especially me and my friend game share. So if he get it, I got it. So it don't even.
yeah,
Matter.
that's very true. That's very
Yeah,
true.
I
No.
got it.
Um,
Um,
but yeah, man.
okay, yeah, Gotham Knights.
Gotham
I
Knights,
will.
25th,
I will
October
be
25th.
playing. I will
You
be
know,
there.
yeah,
I will
man.
be there.
Speaking of Gotham and DC,
It's a good.
these
Oh, okay, that's a
DC
good segue.
movies.
It's a good
Thank you,
segue.
man. Thank you. I've been working
It's a
on
good
that one.
segue.
I saw that one earlier and I was on the news. I said, "Ooh."
It's a good segue.
Um, DC movies, man, they got delayed.
Out of
They got
nowhere. It's
delayed.
like everything happened yesterday when I was just unaware of things happening. I seen like I was like Black Adam pushed to October, and I was like, word. They said see more movies here, and I was like Flash. And I was like,
Yeah,
of course they. How they gonna have that big old? They had a so I don't know if they probably since you seen Batman today they might have didn't have it, but last week when I saw Batman they had this big old this trailer that had Doctor Fate and stuff in there. It said summer
yeah,
2022. you get Aquaman, Black Adam, and the Flash.
They ran
And
that before the movie started.
oh, still okay. Word. At least we still get Black Adam this year. But when did the Aquaman
Yeah.
get pushed back to? I'm probably
Aquaman
wondering.
got pushed back
I don't care about that
to
character.
March 2023.
So we're
The
just getting
Flash
Black Adam
got delayed till June of
a whole
2023.
entire year, bro.
Um, what's that? Yeah, Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam is moved to October 2022. Super Pets is delayed till July. I didn't really. That's just not.
I don't
I'm not the
care. I
audience.
don't need that
Yeah,
movie.
I'm
I
not the
mean,
audience. It's okay.
if it's when it comes on Max, I will watch it because it's Kevin Hart and The Rock, and I need to
Yeah,
laugh. But I'm not paying money to go see that. There's
yeah.
too many
Okay.
summer movies coming out that deserve my attention, and that's not one of them.
Or deserve your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And Shazam got moved from mid 2023 to the end of this year. Actually, so we'll
that
still
is
get a
good. I
decent.
seen that on
We'll
Twitter.
get
They
a
said the
decent
box
movie.
office war between that and Avatar 2. I hate Avatar. It's boring, so I'm going to see Shazam. I don't know what everybody else is doing.
I don't
I'm seeing
understand.
Shazam.
I don't want to be the guy, but I don't understand Avatar. I don't get it, and I've seen it
Me
like
either,
4 times.
bro.
I don't get
And
it.
I had a friend show it to me a few years ago. I was like, yeah, I never seen it. It never looked interesting to me. And it's just boring, bro. It's just
Yeah,
boring and slow. And for some reason, it was the highest grossing movie forever. It made over. What was it? It was the highest grossing. The movie made a lot of money. It was the highest grossing movie
yeah,
ever. Then the end game passed it. And James Cameron was mad, and he re-released the movie. Now it's number one again. I'm like, that movie does not deserve to be number
yeah.
one. Like it
It
sucks.
doesn't.
Like it's not.
Yeah,
It's just not fun.
I
And they
don't.
got like 4 sequels planned. I won't watch any of them. Um, I'm all for
No,
Shazam though. Shazam 1 was hard.
Shazam is
Probably the
gas.
most underrated DC movie out
Yeah,
there. That and Birds
I
of
would.
Prey.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
two very
definitely,
underrated.
definitely. Birds of Prey. I hear a lot of people didn't like it for some reason. I don't
What
understand
Birds
why.
of Prey?
Yeah, not. I don't want to say they didn't like it, but like they were acting like it wasn't like all good. And then when I saw it, I'm like, I don't see what y'all
Birds of
see.
Prey came out in 2019 or 2020.
2020. Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
February. I remember
yeah,
it
I
got
remember.
like.
I was at home. I watched that jump by myself at
Mm,
like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, I'm gonna go
yeah,
see this. It was like right before the
yeah, and I
pandemic.
liked it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
a
I didn't even
solid.
go see it in the theaters. I saw it on the like Fire Stick or something like that. Like it
Yeah,
was right
Margot
now.
Robbie is a great. She's a great. She plays Harley Quinn very well. I
Yeah,
think it's like one of those situations where like as you can see a certain character a certain actor just becomes that character. She's one of
yeah,
those people where she just became Harley Quinn. It's like that's Harley Quinn. Like you can't really I
yeah.
can't really see anybody else playing her, at least not at the moment.
Yeah,
She
no,
does
no, no.
that.
She's that. Even if they decide to do something else that has nothing to do with the Suicide Squad and put her in it, I'll be
Yeah.
fine because she does a great job. So
I was about to say, and Shazam was really good. I know because Shazam was a lot of people didn't talk about the movie because I know like that's when the DCEU was kind of getting like a so rap, and people was like, okay, I don't know if these movies are good or not. So a lot of people didn't pay attention
yeah,
to it. But if you haven't seen Shazam, you should go see it. It's a fun movie. The second one should be more
mm,
fun.
yeah. Get
Definitely
you
looking
ready
forward to
for the
it.
second one that comes
Maybe
out
Black
at
Adam might be in that. I don't
Christmas.
know. That
He
is
might
his
be.
villain.
Yeah, he
So
might be because that's right after. So I don't know if they're trying to do sequential order or things. Got.
yeah.
I'm also. I think I heard. When I heard, I read a little bit in the Black Adam reason why Black Adam was canceled.
What was it? Why was it pushed back?
Not canceled, postponed. Yeah, pushed back because of COVID. COVID hit the effects team or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I mean, that
it
happens.
happens, I
I
guess.
mean,
Yeah.
we're literally in a pandemic right now, so
Yeah.
it's okay. Um, Speaking of pandemics,
Dang.
terrible topic. I'm good.
That was
I'm getting
great.
good.
That
I'm
was good.
getting
That was
good.
good. That was good. I like it.
Uh, I'm Legend sequel.
Don't
Michael
need it.
B. Jordan, Will Smith.
Don't want it.
Thank you.
I don't need it. No reason why.
Where do so
No
he's
reason.
spoiler alert if you haven't seen this. The movie's like 10 years old, 10 plus years old. If you didn't
It's
see
like
it now,
15 years though. It came out in like
fit,
07.
oh yeah, all right. If you didn't see it by now, just dead it. It's all good.
Yeah.
He sacrificed himself
Nigga could go out with the grenade and with the shoulder and joint. He's like, ah, that joint's kind
and
of hard.
just he threw that joint like Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, he was like McNabb in his prime. That shit was tough. Like NFL Street,
he
like that joint was crazy.
nah for real the nice little step off the wall
Yeah, that
on
joint
a
was
dart.
crazy.
No,
That's a good movie. Yeah, he
he
dies at the end.
sacrificed himself. Yeah, he sacrifices himself The
And
kid and the shorty, they take the cure to the camp.
yeah,
Where do we go? What happens from
and
here?
then
What
and then so what I didn't know is that it had like an alternate ending where he lives. This is what my friend told me. I didn't even know that. So
the
I was like,
DVD
okay,
ending? Yeah,
yeah. And then so I'm just, but watch they do some bullshit where like he doesn't really die and he like wakes up in like a hospital or like some type of like medic facility or some shit. And then
that's
like
what I was.
Michael B. Jordan
Yeah,
might end up being some military nigga walking around. I don't know. It can't be his son. I don't know who he's gonna be.
yeah,
Will I go watch it? Probably. If especially if they get good
yeah.
reviews, I'm gonna see it. But it's just
I'll
like
see it.
I'd rather them make a sequel to I Robot.
Yeah, no, I
Like
Robot. If they'd have made a sequel to that, it'd have definitely been better than that first. Because
I'd rather
I
get a
see
sequel
the
to I
flaws in that
Robot.
first movie, but I liked it.
I Robot was a fun movie. Like I don't think it's just certain IPs they just need to leave alone. And I don't know why
Yeah,
Hollywood has this problem of like being afraid to create new stories or
yeah,
like just do something with
yeah,
things that's like never been touched before. Like why are y'all
yeah.
making another I Am
I mean,
Legend?
we'll talk about it later, but that's why I like the Batman so much because I feel like the filmmakers was actually able to do new ideas or do new things that
Yeah, we're gonna
people
talk about
haven't
that soon.
seen on screen. Yeah, but
Yeah, talk about that soon.
um,
But it's just I'm not gonna see it probably. If
yeah,
that shit gets like
I'll check it
terrible,
out.
if that shit gets bombed, if that shit bombs, I'll check it
Hmm.
out. I'll
I mean,
probably go.
I saw Independence Day 2, and I didn't even
I did.
have
I
it
didn't
wasn't
do
even Will Smith
that.
in it. That movie was
Not
god
me.
off. Movie was terrible.
I didn't do it.
I
And
did
I
what
love the first Independence Day, bro. I watched that every 4th of July when I was a kid.
yeah.
That
Literally, no,
movie,
I still
the joint
watch
was
it
always, bro. That was on literally on TNT and TBS, like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on
all
July
the
4th,
time.
all
Never.
day with a Fresh Prince
It's like a Christmas
marathon in
story, but being
between.
on
Yeah,
TBS on Christmas.
joint
Like
was
that's
always
literally how
on.
it was. Like, but I'll check it out. Michael B. Jordan, Will Smith. I'll give it
Yeah,
a shot, man. Um, we got into our television news, man. Let's talk about real quick the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer dropped for Star Wars for Disney Plus.
my
Um,
goat, bro. They can't ruin this because I feel like I don't know. Star Wars hasn't been hidden from me as it used to be, as it used to. Like when the first couple movies came out, the new trilogy and like Rogue One and Solo. That's when I was kind of getting back into it. Still haven't finished
yeah,
the Mandalorian. Boba Fett was
you should,
disappointing, and I know I need to. I know what
you should.
happens, so that's the thing. But Boba Fett was boring and disappointing. They just can't make this boring. Like they had the what's the name of the song? The song everybody liked, the Star Wars song. They had that playing during the trailer. Forgot the name of it. Everybody was hyped. The song that like so recognizable. I don't know what's the name of it. It
I
doesn't matter.
did. I remember it. It's like
Yeah,
it's a battle song, isn't it? Isn't it a
yeah,
battle song?
yeah. And it
Yeah,
was like, oh, we got Darth Vader at the end breathing. They just can't
yeah,
make it. You can't make it boring. You gotta just sit there,
yeah,
have a
man.
lot of lightsaber battles, have a good narrative. It's a limited series, so that means they don't fuck it up. It's Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He's like the most
It's Obi
beloved,
Wan.
one of
It's
the most
Obi
beloved
Wan.
characters in your in the history of Star Wars. Is one of your
Space
most beloved
Cowboy.
characters.
Space Cowboy. It's
And like
easy. Space
like
Cowboy. It's easy. Just
the
get it right.
Jedi's on the run and they're hiding because they trying to eliminate the motherfuckers. So you gotta just make it good. The trailer was
Yeah,
cool. I'm hype about it. 2 months away from that,
yeah,
or what month was it? Yeah,
yeah.
2 months away from that.
Yeah, too
So
much. Yeah. Disney Plus ready to be
definitely,
stacked, bro. We got that and
definitely,
Moon Knight.
bro. Did you see those Moon Knight posters, bro?
Those Moon Knight posters look sick. I was thinking about only reason I didn't want to put them in the news was because we couldn't.
Yeah, it was just posters, but like the one with him with his like normal like regular outfit on, with like the mask and like the hood, bro. That shit was definitely like really tough. I'm hyped. The
No.
first picture was like his little Desmond Miles Assassin's Creed fit.
Yeah,
I was like, all right,
I
but
think that poster where he's like he has the I don't know what particular
like the
character that is.
doctor mask with the glove,
Yeah, yeah.
that
I
joint
think I
hard
want
too.
that. I want that on poster. I think I'm gonna get
Yeah,
that on poster. That was sick.
but anyways, uh,
Yeah. Um.
moving
No,
on.
man. Moving on to our second topic in the news. God of War show in talks at Amazon Prime.
I want this. I don't know.
I
Amazon
I mean, I'm
Prime,
glad it's
bro.
a
I don't
TV
know.
show, so you can take your time with it.
Yeah, I just wish we had this last week. I mean,
Yeah, that would
does
have.
Amazon Prime make quality? They got
I
that.
mean, yeah,
What's the
they
show they
got.
got? What they got with Jim from The Office.
Oh, Jack Ryan. Jack
Yeah, they
Ryan's
got Jack
cool. I
Ryan in it,
heard.
I guess.
I heard Reacher's good. I've seen the Tom Cruise Jack Reachers, but this is the new Reacher with like
Yeah,
the guy from Blue Mountain
with Thad
State.
Castle from Blue Mountain State. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm,
So
I'm like,
I'm gonna give that a shot. Amazon Prime also did Sneaky Pete. I like Sneaky Pete. That was a wow. That's
oh,
like a
Amazon does The Boys. Why did I just
yeah,
disrespect him? Oh,
yeah, that's it.
duh, Josh, what's
And
going on?
and and
Invincible. I'm sorry.
yeah, and
I'm sorry. That's
Invincible.
on me. That's on me. That's on
And
me.
this is another deep cut. If you watch it, my man Sam Ismail that did Mr. Robot, he did a show called Homecoming, which is like kind of directed the way Mr. Robot is, and I love it.
I feel like I watched one episode of that.
Watch that shit. That shit is
Okay.
great. Gas. You got to check it out. It's really good.
Um, but yeah,
Um,
God of War show. I
yeah,
guess
God of
they'll
War,
go
man.
do the
Amazon.
Greek mythology. Maybe the first few games
Yeah,
did. I don't know if
yeah.
you want to jump straight from the
I
PS4 storyline.
yeah. I mean, I
I'll
feel like
definitely
that's
watch it.
the one that would make the most sense. I feel like that's the one that's like the way you
What?
could go from that PS4
Yeah,
storyline.
because I feel like it's more. So you kind of get more like narrative driven story and shit.
Yeah.
It's more of the yeah.
So
As long as it's kind of true to the source material and it's brutal and the action's there and limbs and heads are being cut off and like
yeah,
you got a good Kratos and you just don't bullshit it. I'm
you
all
should
for
have
it.
no problems. Yeah, you
It
should
had
have
no
no
problem.
problems.
Kratos has a lot of
Who would be
you.
Kratos though? Who's your Kratos if you had a choice
I
off the
don't
top of the
know
dome?
who could. I
Mm,
don't know. I honestly don't have anybody off the top of my head because you got to get
I feel
somebody that can. You got to get somebody with the physique and with the voice to pull it off. And as of now, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. And
uh,
also, you gotta get somebody to pull off that. Yeah, I said the voice. So you gotta get somebody to pull off that voice. I can't think of nobody. They might get
yeah,
some
I
random
can't.
like unknown Australian dude or some shit.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling like some Andrew Lincoln type that we have no idea who he is, and
Yeah,
then they'll make
cause
us
like
fall in love or whatever.
yeah, I can't think of nobody, bro.
Yeah,
And then like I don't know if they want to go
I
for
was
like
gonna say Dave Batista, but it's like I want to save him for Gears of War.
oh yeah, he looks just
You
like
know,
Dom.
he's my like
Uh,
no Marcus Phoenix.
yeah, I said Dom. That's what I
Yeah.
meant to say.
Oh you meant to say Marcus. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
meant to say Marcus Phoenix. But yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then like I don't know if you're looking for somebody young or somebody old. Cause it's like
Exactly. See, exactly. So it's like you don't
because the
really.
only person I can think in my mind just because he played a bald nigga before is fucking Josh Brolin. But I don't think that would work.
Mm,
I don't think Josh Brolin would work as Kratos. Cause one, I think he's too
uh,
old, but I don't think he can. I don't know. That's a
I
personal
mean,
thought.
I would
don't.
say Triple H, but that man doesn't. He hasn't done anything acting since The Chaperone, or even earlier than that. Blade
Gerard
Trinity.
Butler or Jason Momoa if he cut his hair. I like Gerard
I
Butler.
could
What's up,
see the
Grant? What's up?
Gerard Butler. I definitely thank you, JRP. I definitely can see the Gerard Butler. I
Yeah,
definitely can see the Gerard Butler.
I can fuck
300,
with it. I
and
can
he's
fuck
just
with
a
it.
grizzly dude, so it's just like it fits. It fits, man.
I can fuck with it.
Yeah, man. That's a great idea. Thank you. Let's get into our last topic, which kind of segue us into
That's
our
crazy.
review
This
for
is like
Batman.
the most crazy
I
segues I've ever
narrowed this
seen.
out, man. I was
It's
trying to
tough.
get this out, man.
Appreciate it.
No problem, man. We got the Penguin show on HBO Max.
Oh, I'm
Um,
all for more of this Batman universe that they got going here, bro.
I don't
Especially
care what it
freaking
is.
Penguin was like one of the best parts of that was one of the best parts of that movie, bro.
He's one of my favorite characters of that movie. Colin Farrell, like that's one of my favorite actors.
He melted into that role. You can't even tell it's him. I don't
Can't
know
even
what
tell,
type of
bro.
makeup department they got going on,
What
but
voice did he do? That voice is not coming out of him, bro. It just doesn't.
like that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
It doesn't sound like him, bro. But HBO Max, I believe it's probably gonna be about eight
Yeah, it's all you
episodes. It's
need.
gonna be
It's all you need,
following
bro.
the
You don't
Penguin.
need nothing else.
You know,
Hopefully, we get some good cameos from some more like Batman characters or some shit. Maybe
definitely.
Robert Pattinson
Maybe,
shows up in like a
yeah,
little
maybe
short,
Batman
small
himself.
little. See some Jim Gordon in there somewhere.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
also
definitely.
announced that they got like an Arkham type series going on, like a GCPD Arkham series,
Hmm.
something like that. The Matt Reeves is saying it's going to be like a slight like horror element to it. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see that. But
Mhm.
that
No.
could be cool too. I'm like,
That's
I just need
crazy.
more of this because it's like I wanted the
I
sequel as soon as I walked out, and I was
'Cause
like,
it's
dang, I gotta wait like 2
yeah,
years.
definitely. Cause I I seen the Penguin news, and then when you just told me about the I was excited for that. When you told me about the Gotham PD show, the only thing I was a little off of was the fact that it didn't really when you said that, I thought Gotham. And Gotham was cool for like a first couple seasons, and then it just
Gotham
got
was okay for the first 2 seasons, but then it was just like I
it
didn't
got
like how they
bad.
like. I just one. I just felt like they kind of rushed like the villains too. Like, how is this nigga already like bad and doing stuff? You know, I
Yeah,
just was like, why is he already like? And then I felt like then at the end they try to rush like Bruce Curry up and getting in the suit and stuff.
yeah.
It
Because
was.
he was like 14. He was like 13, 14 when this show started, and they
Then
like
all of a sudden he was like 19 or 20 years old, and I was
yeah,
like, what? I stopped
like
watching it eventually. That's when I was watching
yeah,
like The Flash and all that. I had
yeah.
everything in my DVR back in the day. I was
It's
watching
crazy.
everything. I was like somebody's
Yeah, I was watching
grandfather.
all of the CW shows, and I realized I was like, these shits suck.
That was they garbage, bro. They're
They're
terrible.
not good. Like
They were
I
fun.
wanted to
They were
kill
fun while it
Black
lasted.
Lightning so bad because he black, Josh, and I couldn't even do it because the man. I see the green screen. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, they need
Can't
to
do it.
just put everything, bro. Them shows came on HBO Max. Them shows would have been hard. You see the bigger
Yeah,
budget sometimes.
yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah. Speaking of
Um,
the
yeah, man.
Batman,
Yeah, man.
I seen that bad boy. All right, if you haven't seen the movie, we're probably gonna leave the spoilers. So you just gotta just I don't know. I'll leave a time stamp.
I
Let's try
I
our
wanted
best
to
not to.
spoil it next. I would, yeah, try not to
I'm gonna try
spoil it.
our best not to spoil it. But anyways, saw it last week. This time last week, I was in the movie theater, probably getting out. What are my thoughts on the movie? It was amazing. I think the Batman might be the one character or superhero you can tell like 3 different great stories with like through film. Because the Tim Burton Batman was totally different than Chris Nolan's and Matt Reeves. Like that was like the Tim Burton, the whimsical element, and it was just weird and like it was just strange. It was a real fancy element to it.
Yeah.
And then
What's the other guy? The guy that directed after. It was
I forgot. I don't even, I don't
he
even
did
care about.
Batman Forever. Joe
Yeah,
Schumacher. Joe
yeah.
Schumacher.
Those were kind of I kind of put that in the same
Those were
category. 'Cause you
as
got Jim
hell.
Carrey in this Riddler outfit, in this flamboyant Riddler outfit and stuff. And then you get Chris Nolan's Batman Begins, and the whole Dark Knight trilogy, and those set the standard. It was like it doesn't get no better than this. And then last week I saw this,
Yeah.
and it was like the most comic book accurate depiction of Batman I ever seen. Like it was
It was
crazy, and it was also the first movie to kind of play into the world's greatest detective nickname that they always give him, because he
yeah.
was really going around just solving like a serial
Yeah.
killer crime for the whole movie, basically, and it was just like dope.
Yeah.
And I wish they made it rated R. That's the one thing I was hoping. I was like, bro, this should be a rated R movie.
It
But
I
you
think
got
it
to
would
make
have got
money.
a rated R cut, man.
Got
It
to,
damn near was almost rated R.
you got
It was
to.
it was pretty
It was a
it was
very hard
pretty mature.
PG-13 movie,
Very
but
hard.
yeah, bro, I loved it. It dragged. It dragged at the end when you kept thinking the movie was about to end. Like, oh yeah, it's about to end,
Mhm.
and then they do like more stuff. But it didn't feel like it didn't feel that long to me. Endgame felt long. Avengers Endgame felt long because there was a lot of moments of that movie where they was just like walking around, and I was just like, bro, this time travel shit, and y'all kind of get it going because I'm
Yeah,
kind of.
speed
And
it
then
up.
you got Black Widow and fucking Hawkeye fighting to see who want to die. Like, bro, like move
Yeah.
along with this. Like that felt long, but this. Hold on, we got a comment. The Batman is the best Batman movie. The Dark Knight is the best movie with Batman in it. Wait, explain that. The Batman is the best Batman movie. The Dark Knight is the best movie with Batman in it. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. I think Mark.
Uh,
My
what's
bad.
Mark trying to say? Shout out Mark.
I think
I don't get
he's
it.
trying to say like the Batman is like the best depiction of the character Batman, but Dark
Okay.
Knight is a better film than what the
Oh yeah,
Batman.
for sure, for sure.
I think that's what he's
I
trying to say.
think that I think we as a fan base we gotta like not compare it to the Dark Knight.
That's what I was gonna say too, because I think they're two totally different movies.
two totally
They're,
different
like, not
movies.
the same at all, like, at
It's
whatsoever.
and not at all. So it's
'Cause
like it makes sense to go from that because that's the best you've ever seen the character ever be. So it makes sense to
yeah,
go head
and
to
then
head with it.
I also think a lot of people are already seen that when we were children, and there's a lot of nostalgia factor to it, especially when it comes to Heath Ledger. Like we all love the Joker. He won a freaking Oscar for that performance, and it was amazing. But I think a
Yeah,
lot of times people look at things through a nostalgic lens. Same thing with people who say Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. I don't think he is. I think we say
yeah,
that because hey, when we were growing up, this was our Spider-Man. Tom Holland is the purest representation of that character.
of what
That's
Stan Lee.
When Stan Lee wrote Spider-Man and created the character, Tom Holland is literally the best depiction of the character we got on screen. And even when it comes to Andrew Garfield, I didn't hear anybody praise Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man until we heard the rumors about him possibly being in No Way Home.
Yeah,
And
I
he's a
think I
great
think it's
Spider-Man.
I
And
think it's I
I
think
think
it's if what you it's like what you got until it's gone. Like you're not really worried
yeah,
about it.
and everybody's like, "Oh my god, he's so good." And I feel like that people get caught up in that. So I feel like people's like, "Yeah, still not better than Dark Knight." But I'm like, don't take
Yeah,
away from the Batman because this thing was amazing. It
yeah,
was a great movie.
no, it
So
was it was amazing, man. Without spoiling it, it's this is a very neo noir like quiet
yeah,
movie.
yeah. It reminded me so much of Seven, especially in the beginning
You
when it was just like dude was leaving the clues and shit, and it
yeah
was like, oh, and this is like a buddy cop thing going on. Even though
yeah
the Seven, Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt had their moments where they kind of had odds, but it was like.
yeah.
And then even with oh god, how did I say this? I can't.
It
I'm gonna spoil it. But
yeah
even
don't
with
yeah
like
don't.
even with the killers, their motives were kind of the same of why they was doing it,
Yeah
and it was like, yeah. So
yeah
that's why I was enjoying that part. And somebody also
like
said it felt like you was binge watching a TV show.
yeah
I kind of
I
got that
could see
vibe
that
too,
yeah I
because
could get that vibe
the way the different acts were kind of split, and he
yeah
kind of set it
um
up. I was like, okay,
I don't think this is a spoiler, but it starts off this they're ripping stuff from the Long Halloween. They're ripping stuff from
Batman
Batman
Year
Year
One,
One.
or was it Year Two?
Uh, no, yeah, I feel like Year One.
It
At
was
least
Year
with
One, right?
at least with the narration
Yeah, I have year one
has
like
to
in
be
my
Year
closet.
One.
I have it.
Oh,
I
that's
took a
dope. I need to.
but side note, I took classes in college where I took a superhero class in college and it was other classes in like my media classes where my professor was shout out Dr. Mike, biggest comic book nerd ever, bro. So we had to read like Daredevil, one of the Daredevil comics that was really famous. I forgot the name of it, and we had a read Batman Year One, and that's my guy because those are amazing stories.
Yeah,
Got a comment. I love the Batman monologues and narrations too. It felt like it was coming out of it felt like it was coming out of a
exactly. I
comic
feel like I'm
for
straight
sure,
out of
bro.
Year One.
It's
Straight
not
out
even
of
just
Year One, bro.
it's so amazing. Anyways,
It
but
was good.
and
Pattinson
then
did a great job. How do you feel about Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman?
amazing, the best Catwoman that's been on screen. And I
Yeah.
just watched Dark Knight Rises probably like a month ago, and Anne Hathaway's Catwoman was cool, but like I don't
Anne
know.
Hathaway's Catwoman is real. I liked her, but it's just I couldn't. With Zoe Kravitz, you can tell it looked like she could do the things that she did in the movie.
Yeah,
Anne Hathaway has Disney eyes. It just looked like she's just so innocent, like she wouldn't even do any of the stuff that
yeah,
she just did. Like she's not stealing. She has a black card. Like she's not stealing, bro. She's
yeah.
come on, man. Like this doesn't look right. But this is I feel like this is like my favorite Selena Kyle as well. I don't remember any other.
The only
Very,
other Selena Kyles we got was Batman Returns when we got Michelle Pfeiffer. If you've
oh
seen,
yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's
yeah,
a very good one. I'm Eartha Kitt from the
yeah, that's
TV.
back in the day.
Yeah, that's back in the day.
Yeah,
So I had to mention Eartha because I've been seeing a lot of like reviews and stuff, and people talk about
oh,
Fight
Catwoman, and then
Halle
like,
Berry and yeah, Halle Berry and Michelle Pfeiffer, but they don't talk about
and the thing is, I meant to send you this video. I was watching Mr. Sunday, the YouTube channel. They make this thing called Caravan of Garbage, where they like look back at it like a movie. And they did Catwoman today or yesterday. I watched it today. That movie is so bad. Her name is not even Selena Kyle. It's like something else. It's like
it's
something stupid. But that movie is just suck. I don't know why people look back
I
and are
don't
like,
know.
oh my god, Halle Berry's Catwoman. Oh my goodness. If she just would have played Catwoman regularly in like a Batman movie, she probably would have been good. But
Yeah. But no,
Anyways,
yeah,
I think who stole the show though was John Turturro as Falcone, bro.
Falcone, yeah.
He was amazing, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's
that nigga.
that's the same guy from Transformers.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, for me, that's why I always
Yeah,
think about
it's
him being
crazy.
in Transformers. But like, he stole the show. Um, I'm trying to think. Oh, we got a black Jim Gordon.
Yeah,
Shout out Jim
yeah, no,
Gordon.
yeah. Jeffrey Wright did great, man. I really did like it because it
That's what
reminded me of that year one Jim Gordon where he's still getting his job going, like he's still getting the job situated, and
Yeah,
like
and then
slowly but surely just trying to get things in order, and it's just not, it's
yeah,
not working out. That's why I got to call him Batman.
got a comment. It really wasn't excited when Pattinson was originally announced as the Bat, but after seeing it has me excited. He really absorbed the role, especially from the comic book perspective. Yes, bro. When they announced, like, who? Robert Pattinson. You talking about the
Bro,
vampire nigga?
when they
It was
announced,
weird. It was unexpected, but he melted into that role. Only thing. This is my like when I first initially seen it, I was like, dang, his Bruce Wayne ain't Bruce Wayne. But then when I
yeah,
kind of got through the movie, I was like, okay, now I see what he's been so lost as Batman. That's just been
yeah,
his only focus. He hasn't had time to become Bruce Wayne like we know.
yeah,
Because I think I made a tweet. I was like, Christian Bale is the best Bruce Wayne, but Pattinson is the best Batman. But I think after the next two movies, I hope we get, I think Pattinson's going to be like all around.
Patterson, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Because
when he was announced,
when
bro,
I
I was
when I when he was announced, bro, I already saw Good Time, and I already saw another film that he was in, and the man can act his ass off. So
yeah,
when he got picked, I was like, he's gonna prove everybody wrong because everybody still thinks this guy is the Twilight guy, and I can't wait to like for everybody to like to literally shut everybody up because like this guy's the truth. And then I think like right after they casted him in that, I think The Lighthouse came out, and that's like one of my favorite movies like the last couple
hmm
of years. So it's he did a really good job. The silence of Bruce Wayne is powerful. He looks without having to say a lot. His
yeah,
footsteps are like a part of him. Like when you heard Batman footsteps, it was like he felt intimidating. Like I wouldn't want to be nowhere
yeah.
near your
Especially in the beginning when
even if
it's
I
like,
didn't do anything.
especially in the beginning when he walked into the crime scene and it was like, what is he doing here? And he
Yeah,
was
no,
walking through all
yeah,
the
the
cops and shit.
cops fucking hated him. Oh my god, yo,
And
the
then I think
cops,
that and I
man.
think I can't. I mean, this is a spoiler, but yeah, in the beginning they was not fucking with my man. So I was like,
Oh,
damn. But it
man.
was just like Jim Gordon was like, this is my guy. Like he got to be here.
No,
Like this is my nigga. Like I'm not sorry.
you
That's how
have
I'm
to.
rocking.
No, for real. Yeah,
I rock
for
with
real.
my guy.
And that's another thing. It's like I'll go to that scene because I mean that scene's in the trailer and it's online. So, but
Which one?
the a little bit of the scene where he walks into the crime scene and like he's
Oh, in the beginning.
walking around and just silent and just kind of just looking like
Oh, taking it all
that was
in.
that detective shit I've been waiting for
Yeah, it's
years.
almost like
Bro.
you
Like
playing like Arkham Asylum or something, Arkham City.
literally, like you was just pressing X and just waiting for stuff to pop up so you can see what it meant
But only the
to the
Arkham. He like
mystery.
Oracle. He
Yeah.
always talking to Oracle in the
Mhm.
jump. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Bro ain't even
other
had an
than that, it
Oracle
was
yet. He was out here
yeah.
off the dome with it.
Yeah, with the motherfucking with the how you play the games, it was like the little glue explosive you used to have.
Yeah.
Man, they need to make another.
Bro.
Oh, I missed them games. Them jumps are so hard.
I hope they do. I hope after that Suicide Squad when they make another one.
Yeah, them
That'd be
Arkham
cool.
games were so those classics. But yeah, I think it wasn't like a performance. I was like, dang, yo, this person didn't do. Oh, how'd you feel about Alfred?
Alfred was real. I liked Alfred, man. Alfred,
Forgot.
he that's Andy Serkis that played
Yeah,
Alfred.
Andy Serkis. Yeah, yeah. Ulysses Claw from Black Panther.
Yeah. Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that too. I forgot.
Yeah.
And yeah, didn't
Um,
he do mocap for Caesar for Planet of the Apes, or is that
mhm.
somebody else?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
he's with Matt Reeves again. Yeah, he's with
Yeah,
Matt Reeves again.
very
Yeah.
very talented, very
Yeah.
talented dude.
Yeah, man. He does a great Alfred. This Alfred is not I think we'll get more of this Alfred in the next film. But Alfred, I feel like definitely has a relationship, like a real beautiful relationship with Bruce that we, of course, we didn't see yet because this is only the first movie of the
Yeah,
trilogy.
I think they definitely was definitely going to like kind
Yeah,
of evolve. But yeah, he
Yeah.
did. I think it was an all around great performance. But I'm gonna see if it's gonna hold up to the Juggernaut that's coming out in May. Because
I
my
don't.
boy Steven
I think,
Strange,
bro, those are gonna be two different movies. I don't know if I
they can
can
be two
compare
different
them.
movies. But people gonna try to compare, and which do you like better?
It's,
But this kind of segues to what I was gonna, something else I wanted to say. It was
yeah,
nice to get a different type of comic book movie because the MCU, as much as I love it and adore it, sometimes those same like hey, we're dealing with a serious situation, but we're gonna crack a few jokes, and like Thanos is on the way to kill everybody, but we're gonna have time to like have a lot of humor in it. Sometimes it gets kind of annoying because like none of their movies are like dark. They don't have anything to compare to that, and I feel like they
yeah,
like need to have something like that. Maybe Moon Knight might be like the closest thing we get, or if we get
yeah.
like a Daredevil
Or
new
Daredevil
season,
show.
or
Yeah.
like a Punisher, something. I need something like dark,
This is the
like that.
honestly, if Marvel decides to do Punisher, look at Batman.
Like please, because like
Just
the
look at
Netflix
Batman.
show is pretty much like that, but I'm not really counting those. But
Yeah,
like I
because
need them to come out. Like Blade should not be heavily filled with like straight up humor. They can have like the Batman was funny in its certain moments, but it wasn't like
yeah,
they weren't
definitely.
like they didn't write it where okay here's a joke and this is the punchline. It was just almost like okay yeah that was funny. It was like some slight shit, but
Nobody's gonna
like
get
like
it.
like
Niggas just like
for
bro.
example like when he's in Selena Kyle's apartment he's like I hate cats. Like that's it was funny. It was just like
Yeah,
just so like just
very
random.
very monotone for Batman
Yeah,
to be
it's
saying
very like slight
that.
humor, but like I don't need like Blade like cracking wise like Star Lord. Like I need him
Yeah,
running around killing vampires. I need like a dark story. And the
yeah,
MCU is like that's their blueprint, and it's been working. But it was nice to kind of get like something different from a comic book movie for once. Because even like last DC movie was Suicide Squad, and that was
that was
filled
straight
with
action,
jokes.
like from the beginning, and jokes like from the beginning all the
Yeah,
way to the end, bro.
and
So
Suicide Squad was great, but it was nice to get something
yeah,
on a different tone. And
yeah,
I hope in the near future we get different, other than just the Batman, we get like different characters from
yeah,
both companies that kind of tell a dark story. Because I love like a just straight up like violent, like straight like
yeah. I
serious
just
like
love
superhero
like
movie.
crime tales or mysteries,
Yeah,
like
bro,
like
they need to make
yeah.
a freaking Question TV. Question from like the Justice League series, the animated series. The nigga that got
I
the
think
mask that was his face
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
hat
yeah,
and
yeah,
the suit, bro.
yeah.
That is my like one of my favorite characters. They need to make a Question TV series because he's like a class detective, and then
Who
it could be
knows? They might though. They might. There's so much
I do some
stuff on
dark
HBO
stuff,
Max.
dog. Because Marvel has characters they can pull that shit off with. Because like Infinity War should not have been a joking situation, bro. Like that is not something
No,
to joke around about. It's just like it was just
no.
like all right,
I mean,
whatever.
when it got to the end, no. When it got to the end, when it was time to
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's
that
the
is
thing
true.
about
When it was
Marvel. When
time to
it's
put the
time to
drugs
like
on,
not joke around,
yeah,
they don't
yeah,
play around. Like
I give
it's
them
a
that.
wrap. But like
But
like you said, like you do want a darker tone at the
yeah,
from the start. You don't want it
yeah,
to
this
be
game
like
they just
you
and I'm hoping Moon Knight kind of fills that edge for me because I wanted to have. They also don't have a lot of ultra violent TV shows or movies that I
yeah,
want. I'm hoping Moon Knight kind of like does that for me. We're
yeah.
praying. But
Hopefully, man.
what do you get the movie out of 10?
I give it a 9.5 out of 10.
I'll give it
It
a
gives me it's like Batman if he had a baby with Seven, Zodiac, and Blade Runner. It's
yeah, that is literally what it is. Oh,
literally
before I give my they also had the best representation of Gotham. I think it was my
Gotham's
favorite.
a shit show. It is a
It was my
trash
favorite
tape.
because I felt like Tim Burton's Gotham was too like whimsical looking and too out there and odd. And the Dark Knight trilogy, the Gotham was just Chicago. This
Yeah,
like this felt like its own. Like they had the Gotham Square Arena, and they had
yeah.
like the city
They
just
had
looked
Batman
different.
living in Midtown, bro.
Yeah, it was just like it just looked different. It looked like its own different city, and it just felt like I was like, yeah, like this is the
Yeah.
best representation of Gotham. But I'd give it a 9. It did. I feel like they could have been a slightly shorter. We didn't talk about the Riddler. I forgot. The Riddler was probably one
No,
of the best on-screen villains
Paul,
I've seen in a long time.
Paul
Um,
Dano did this thing, man.
like,
The
yeah,
Riddler's psychotic, bro. He's psychotic. it gives all of the Riddler things that you would want when he was in like Jim Carrey and turned it up to like 10 because
Yeah,
they're both like overly obnoxious or like overly into the role, but it makes sense because of this character and how insane this character is.
yeah,
So
and yeah, he's definitely probably like one of the best villains I've seen on screen. Before we get into the Fab Five,
yeah,
who do you want to see in a sequel? Like in terms of villains, like what do you give me two? Because you know superhero movies they always can mostly give you like two.
I don't want them to go down that Joker route.
Nah, I
Uh,
don't either.
so
Not right now.
not right now. Maybe third film. But at least this second movie, I would say you could go. Hmm. I'm trying to think of some other like grounded villains that you
I
could
got
go.
mine. I got a few.
Let me get
I
yours
got
first.
I probably got four. Out of these four, I need the Quarter Owls in some type of capacity in the
Okay.
shadows doing something. I want Killer Croc, bro. Like I feel like they can do Killer Croc. If they can like make him look a certain way, like not too like
You want
not
him to
too
look
crazy.
grounded, but not
Yeah,
like
but I don't want him to look like how he did in the Suicide Squad movie, but just make him look
yeah,
like just a monstrosity, like it's just something went wrong, like very like scary looking.
yeah,
They can do it, and you don't gotta make him like huge, but like they can do something. I would
yeah,
love to see him fighting in the sewer with Killer Croc, bro. I just picture it, and it's just dark.
yeah,
I just see it. That would be,
yeah. No,
and
yeah,
then you
that
could throw in like horror elements with that, because if you don't know where he's coming, it's like a big ass crocodile in the sewers. They talking about what the hell is
yeah,
going on.
yeah.
Uh,
And that's another thing. This movie's very dark, so they could definitely play on to the fact of like
Mr. Freeze. I need Mr. Freeze played by I'm forgetting the hella names today. Who plays Gustavo Fring and freaking black dude?
I know
I'm
you're
forgetting
talking about. I know you're talking
uh
about.
Juan Carlos Esposito. He
Yeah,
needs to play. He needs to play Mr. Freeze, bro. Like I'm forgetting everybody today. I'm forgetting everybody today.
Juan Carlos Esposito. That's a
Victor
good.
Zsasz and Two Face. See, I thought about Victor Zsasz, but they already did like the whole like he's not really a serial killer. He just counts the things on his body. But I feel like they
Yeah.
wouldn't go down that route. And I want Two Face bad though. I
I
think they're
think I
gonna
think
introduce
I think
Harvey
Two
Dent
Face
because
would make the
I can't
most.
even talk. I'm not trying to spoil it,
Yeah,
but
yeah, you're right, yeah.
Two Face is dope. I'll definitely fuck with that. And who was my fourth?
Um,
Oh, Hush. Have you read Batman Hush?
oh yeah, I
So,
didn't read it. I watched
oh,
the
you watched that? Yeah, I
TV,
watched
the
it too.
animated. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
that would be very good.
they can do that because they're
Yeah,
friends and shit.
yeah.
Those are the main four. I
Maybe
hope they.
if anything, I would no. That's too. It's too early. Never mind. I was ready to say Under the Red Hood, but the
Yeah,
only thing I will
you got to
say,
introduce Robin first.
it's not a character per se. I feel like it's a character because it's big enough. Um, Arkham. I want to see Arkham Asylum.
Oh, just like inside of it and stuff.
I just
Like
want
kind
to
of.
see like if they have a story around the Arkham Asylum. Like I know we went to it in the movie, and we
Hmm.
talked about it in the movie, but like I want them to focus on that and maybe have it like the game a little bit. Take little parts from the game where he's like maybe fighting his way out of Arkham or something in a specific scene or anything like that. You
Right.
know what I mean? So
Yeah, and then going back to my Mr. Freeze, I think this is what I think they're gonna really do it. The city's flooded, bro. He can have some fun like freezing that shit up. Like he can just have some fun freezing the city up, bro. Oh, I just low key spoiled it. I hope y'all ain't hear it. But yeah, he can have some fun in the movie because of what happened in the first movie. But I want to see Mr. Freeze because the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze
yeah,
doesn't really do that character justice either because he has such a tragic story. His wife is dying. He just wants to help her and shit. I think you can definitely pull that. But Mr. Freeze and Killer Croc, and of course the Penguin is gonna be in there.
yeah,
That's one. Killer Croc would be my first option. No, I need it. I need it. I need it.
yeah.
But
No, for sure. The Killer Croc. You sold me on the Killer Croc thing for real.
yeah, with the bro, just that imagine the sewer scenes and it's just
Yeah,
like it's just like scary. It's like a monster going around. Like it depends though, because they talk about how they want it to be grounded. And I don't know if that's grounded in their eyes, but then they can pull it off. That's just me.
yeah.
Because
No,
you're
I
still
feel
comic
it.
book regardless. Uh,
Yeah,
but wrapping up the show, going to our weekly Fab Five, which is still we're doing all things Batman today. Uh, your top 5 Batman media. When I'm talking about film, animated films, and TV, just five of your favorites. Hold on, I got
Mm.
another comment. Poison Ivy. They wanted to throw a female villain in there, plus Batman and Robin was bad. So yeah, Poison Ivy would be dope too.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
pull her
I agree.
off, and they need a Robin too. Like they need to
Yeah,
put. We haven't had Robin on screen
yeah,
since freaking Bat Nipples, bro. Like,
yeah. Oh, for
and
real.
then I don't count the Dark Knight Rises when it's the cop at the end. That's not Robin, but
Yeah.
yeah, Poison Ivy would be cool too.
Get Ashtray. Get Ashtray to play Damian Wayne.
Yeah, they don't. You ain't got. I would
You
like
know?
to be Dick Grayson, but you don't even got to do Dick Grayson. Like you can do.
Yeah.
You can pull it off. I don't think this Bruce Wayne been messing with a lot of women though. Not gonna hold
Nah,
you.
nah.
Look
I
at
mean,
him. I
see the
don't know.
Catwoman's chemistry. I mean, I don't know.
He wasn't even really messing with the John. Like she was in it. I'm sorry. Nah, he was phony, bro. He was like,
Because he did, bro. Okay, that he was, bro. He was very emo type dude, bro. He was
yeah,
just
he
kind of,
listened to
he
freaking
was very
Nirvana in the
sad all the
beginning.
time. Yeah, nah, for real. The
That
Nirvana
don't
was,
hit
I
hard
love
too.
the
I
music.
was
That's
singing
another
along.
thing, bro. Before we get to the
That's my
Fab
song.
Five, the score. The score was, I love
The score was good.
it was
I need
like
to see it
epic,
again.
but it was depressing all at the same time. Like it fit
Yeah,
the mold of what the movie is. Like it's just,
I'm happy
oh
this
yeah,
movie was
that's a good
what it
ass
needed
theme.
to be. But
Um, yeah,
yeah,
Fab
top
Five.
5. I didn't write this down. I think I can go in my head. Top 5
Yeah,
Batman
same.
media in general.
Mm.
Film, animated, video. You can throw video games in there too. Why not?
Yeah, yeah. I was
Give me
thinking
your 5 your favorite. You don't gotta. It don't gotta be in order.
in
I
order,
don't know.
and it gotta be in order. Okay.
I don't know.
Fab Five for me for Batman Media. I'll go number 5, Batman Arkham City.
That's the best one.
I'll go number 4, The Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Um, number 3, I'll go the Batman animated series, like
And we kind of.
that
I'm gonna
one.
switch mines up.
Um,
We got like the same
um,
stuff.
really?
Yeah. But,
Your number 2 and your number 1 might not be the same. So
all right.
number 2 for me was Batman Beyond. I
Word. Yeah.
love
That, I don't get that in mind.
Terry McGinnis, one of my favorite incarnations of Batman. And number 1, I'm gonna go with Batman: The Mask of the Phantasm. Until we got
Word. Okay.
that was
All
like
right.
the most perfect Batman movie to me.
Yeah. All right. I fuck with it.
So,
I'm gonna say no particular order. Trying to do different from what you had, but I gotta throw an Arkham game in there. I'm gonna say Arkham City.
mhm.
Uh, the Batman that we just saw. That's
Mm,
2, and the Dark Knight Returns, the comic or the
okay.
animated movie, it doesn't matter. When he fucks Superman up in that big old suit.
Yeah.
That's 3. Uh, I said the Dark Knight, right?
You said The Dark Knight Returns.
Okay, all right, and then the Dark Knight with Heath Ledger,
Mm-hmm.
and what do I want out of this? Batman Under the Red Hood. It's a great Batman story. Give me. So I wasn't trying to pole jock you and just take some of the same
No,
things you had, just because
no, I
I
respect
agree
it.
with everything you said.
You
So
have very great choices.
yeah, man,
I should have thought I was one of the first like newer those DC animated movies I saw was Under the Red Hood. So I
it was
definitely
hard. Jump
like
was
when
tough.
niggas was getting clapped. I said, "Oh,
Yeah,
this how we doing it? Okay,
yeah.
I'm watching."
Um, and then I guess you can. And then all I ever mention like the Dark Knight Rises is like still a great movie. I just watched it a few weeks
Yeah,
ago, and I
definitely.
love
It
the
still
end of
holds
that
up.
movie too. The
Yeah,
end of that movie is so great when you kind of think he's dead, he's not dead, and it's like
yeah,
Alfred's at brunch or whatever, and he's just like
yeah.
Batman
And
in
he's
the
sitting
cut,
there
and
with
the music hit.
Catwoman. Yeah,
That shit is so epic, bro.
that Hans
Shit
Zimmer
is so
score is
epic.
great too.
But yeah, that's all I got for today, man. It wasn't a long episode tonight. Just talking about it's a great
It was
movie.
a
You
long
haven't seen
episode.
it.
We got a lot out. So
Yeah, yeah. If you haven't seen the movie, you should go see it. It is in theaters everywhere, literally on HBO Max, April 16th, I believe. If you don't want to go to the theater, you can
yeah.
watch it for free, technically, if you got your
Mhm.
freaking subscription. Um, what else, dog? I don't have anything else. Shout out
Um,
to the Boston Celtics. We've been balling out. Just gotta add that Chase Tatum was like averaging 40 points over the
um,
past like 5 games. Also,
I'm
baseball's
calling it
back.
now. Since you just mentioned the Boston Celtics, I'm calling it now. I got Celtics Suns NBA
Oh
Finals.
wow! See, don't now we jinxed. You jinxed us. Wow.
I didn't
But
jinx
hey,
y'all.
look. If he's right, he's right. He knows what he's talking about.
If
Celtics
anything,
might
I
be in
think.
the NBA Finals this year. There's hope on it. Got to get through
Yeah,
the East.
let's hope,
And
man.
baseball is back. Shout out to the MLB for getting everything resolved.
April 7th,
But
yeah. Pay these niggas their money.
yeah, and I'm gonna be at the O's games. Some O's
Yeah,
games this year when it
yeah.
gets warm. Uh, I'll be there
You
with
gotta
my
go.
Cedric Muller
You gotta
jersey.
go.
Yeah, I went to one. I went to my first O's game last year at KMU.
Wow,
So
really?
yeah,
Wow.
and they blew a lead. Like they were up on the Blue Jays like for like 3 runs or something, and it was like in the ninth. And then like Victor Vlad Guerrero hit a home run, and then it was like, dang. I was like, oh
You just in
man.
there like, bro. I took sidebar real quick. Ashley took that was her first baseball game. She took me to for my birthday,
Uh-huh.
and we got blown out by the
Yeah.
I don't know. I
And
think we
that
playing the I think we playing the Reds.
they're not
No, it
good.
wasn't the Reds, bro. I think it was the Yankees, bro. We got demolished, bro. I
Yeah.
was just
Yeah. I think this year they might be a little bit better. I listened to a lot of sports radio like last year, and I was hearing about all the young guys they had coming up. That's why I was like, I
yeah,
like the O's more than I do the Nationals now because it was kind of equal.
yeah,
But they
yeah.
might, if they call up some of the young guys, they might be a little bit more fun to watch. Let's hope. I miss
No,
Adam
for sure.
Jones and JJ Hardy and my
Yeah,
guys, but
yeah. Manny Machado, but
yeah,
you know,
and Chris Davis.
yeah.
Those were the days. They went to the
Davis was a
LCS that
monster.
1 year.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
times,
When they
good
played
times.
Detroit, yeah, good
Yeah,
times,
bro, I was sad. I
good
wanted to see
times.
the win.
Yeah,
But
no, but it's
yeah, that's all we got. I'm gonna hop out of here.
always
Please, if you're in here watching, please like and subscribe.
yeah,
Please, please, please.
yeah. Thank you so
And
much to the two
thanks for
viewers
being
that
here, pretend like kind of being
yeah,
engaged, talking to us. And
yeah, man.
James and Will, we gotta get both of you on the show eventually.
Yeah, we do,
James, I
man.
got you, bro. I'm gonna hit
Shout
you
out
up.
to y'all for having that knowledge, bro, coming in here with that, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
We love engaging, so
yeah,
definitely.
please. And then go on Apple Podcast and Spotify, leave
Mhm.
5 stars
Yep.
and
Yeah,
comment and
man.
do whatever. Just show some love, dog.
Yeah,
We're out
man.
of here. I'm signing out by
Yes,
the end of this
sir.
broadcast. Y'all have a safe night.